show business the minute I became a member of the White River Yacht Club. Absolutely. I am so glad you guys came out here tonight. How many of you guys are here for the very first time? By applause. First timers? You guys are kidding me a little bit. I mean, but okay. And then how many of you guys, this is the maybe 2000th show? Yeah, we love doing them. We absolutely do. I want to dedicate tonight's show. I don't want to bring anybody down because this is comedy and we need comedy in our lives to forget about sometimes the daily grind. But there are two guys, when I became a member of the White River Yacht Club, that were in the entertainment committee, and they took me under their wing. And I've had so many people come up and say, but Jay, you were already in broadcasting. Well, broadcasting doesn't mean anything. Here at the White River Yacht Club, we don't just communicate to people, we speak heart to heart. And we know that we are so fortunate to be members here, and that's, you can't say that enough, but we do want to dedicate tonight's show to two entertainment giants who cannot be here with us, but are here in spirit. One of them being Bob Fox, who has passed away. And also Dr. John Clement, who was music on the river, you guys know, absolutely. Two amazing members who will always be with us in spirit. We forgot to pay the electric bill. Every once in a while that happens. Are we okay? Okay. Absolutely. Hey, tonight we have a very special tribute. We're doing some videotaping tonight, so if you could keep the nudity to an absolute minimum. We're going to attempt to release the tape later and keep that PG-13 that keeps us going at the box office. Please hold your table conversation to somewhat of a minimum if you can. Please silence your cell phones. Also, let's see, while we're at it with the long list, anybody rent shoes here tonight? Because this is also a bowling alley on Thursdays and Fridays. But enough of my silly claptrap. I got to tell you tonight we're actually slating for video. We'd like to thank the amazing Larry Huey for helping us tonight. I am so lucky. By the way, a little bit later on we're going to be passing the bucket for our performers this evening. Cindy is holding up one of the ceremonial beer buckets. We'd like for you to fill that with cash tonight to show your appreciation for our performance. As you well know, people in the comedy business have terrible problems, and only cash can help. That and a plasma donation is about really all we can hope for. So we will ask you to give just a little bit of money later on. I know you guys appreciate live comedy as much as we do. I am so fortunate that one of the very first people I met at Q95 was the amazing lady who's about to step up to the microphone, the one and only Christy Lee.
He's right. Please pass the bucket because we are definitely not paying me enough to do this. I love White River Yacht Club. Y'all know that. I love coming back here every time. I know I'm not a member, but you treat me like one, and I appreciate that. They won't let me be one, but that's okay. I understand. And I really do love the car show, and I'll bring Figgy out here in August if you'll let me. But that boat and car show, if you're a first timer and don't know anything about it, you got to make that a must-see because it's a really cool event. So thanks, Kevin, for all of it.
Like almost everything today, it was coin operated. But with Sonny and my can-do attitude, we moved right up the Carney ladder, Christy.
That is so admirable, Nick. What was your next job?
We ran our own monkey show.
It was called Mr. and Mrs. Bobo's Honeymoon.
It was a real crowd pleaser, Christy.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and until he got ringworm, Mr. Bobo, he could do up to 3 shows a night.
He was a real trooper, Mr. Bobo.
Dare I ask what happened?
Well, Bobo got loose, and they caught him trying to hump one of the cashiers at Aldi.
But don't feel sorry. Last we heard, Bobo was retired and living in St. Augustine.
He's living his best life.
After Bobo left, we ran a hoochie coochie show, Christy, featuring our Aunt Courtney.
Yeah. But of course, being show business, we billed her as Bertha Balloons and her twin big tops.
And how did that work out?
Well, it was fine until she got fired for sitting on the weight guessing machine.
And I had to ask.
But eventually, Christy, we moved up. Sonny and I had our own magic show featuring Where Dat the Magician.
It was what?
Where Dat the Magician.
But unfortunately, it turns out the only thing Where Dat could make disappear was the locals' virginity. Unfortunately.
By the way, we heard Where Dat was in St. Augustine as well. Anyway, once we left the carnival, Sonny here came up with a brilliant idea to open a knockoff of Chuck E. Cheese.
Dear Lord, this couldn't go well.
Yeah. It was called Dickie's Deep Dish.
What was the name again?
Dickie's Deep Dish.
Yeah, Christy, once it opened, the kids loved it, and the moms seemed oddly drawn to the Dickie mascot.
And the dads really liked our deep dish draft beer lunch specials. Now, we were doing great until we found out some of our face paints were lead-based.
Yeah, it caused a tiny few of the kids' faces to blow up like balloons. But our offer of a discounted return visit seemed to help. Especially for the dads.
But what happened to Dickie's deep dish?
Well, Christy, sadly, we were shut down by the health department.
Good news, though, we were only closed for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, it turned out it was just a bad drain.
Then we rebounded, Christy.
Yeah?
We reopened for 3 weeks until we were permanently shut down.
Why?
As some church group claimed Dickie looked way too much like a penis.
Go figure.
Anyway, after losing our shirts on that deal, we thought we found a can't-miss opportunity when we got into the exciting new world of indoor go-karting.
Sadly, the health department shut that down too.
Safety violations.
No lack of ventilation.
We kind of knew we had some problems when our ride again for half was getting no pull.
Yeah, seems most of the kids just wanted to take a nap, Christy.
That carbon monoxide will do it.
Yeah. But that was about the time we learned that not only was Nick an idea man, he was a world-class inventor as well.
Bet he was.
That's right, Christy. I invented one of the world's first residential bidets. The Geyser 3000.
That baby was rated 4 stars for rinse outs and 5 stars for front to back.
Regardless, though, we ended up getting sued.
Yeah, we didn't know this, but it blew some guy's scrotum off.
He was not happy, Christy.
I bet not.
So after that debacle, that's when we got into the can't-miss fast food business with an exciting new wrinkle. It was a combo drive-through burger joint and whorehouse.
It was called In and Out, In and Out, In and Out. But
Unfortunately, we were only able to open in Nevada.
But then it got shut down when the Nevada state laws changed.
On prostitution?
No meat standards.
But we weren't deterred, Christy.
Of course not.
That wasn't our last stab at the food service industry.
Yeah, we had a longtime friend that we partnered with, Vic Legina, and opened Vic Legina's all-you-can-eat shrimp shack.
And we knew that would be a winner, Christy. Because let's face it, no one knew his shrimp like Vic.
Okay, so why did that close?
Vic got shot.
And we were nowhere without Vic.
No, I guess not.
Good job, Vic.
You know, I can fake it. I'm a
Somebody turn the heat up.
So after Vic died,
Yeah?
see, I segued
You
there.
did great.
We took any job we could find. Our shortest gig was with the TSA doing pat downs.
Yeah, but who knew they had comment cards? And you know, it was fun while it lasted. We really missed that connection with the public, so to speak.
Yeah, Christy, but at least we got to keep the vest.
Oh, of course.
Not to mention, that's how we met you, Christy Lee.
Yeah, she gave us 3 stars.
I think that's a 3-star lie.
No, Christy, Sonny and I got to keep the x-rays. And I must say, we made a killing selling those online.
Guys.
Oh no, Christy, don't worry, you look great, especially the walk away.
The walk away alone made us thousandaires.
Oh.
So after the TSA fired us, Christy,
Uh-huh.
that's you. That's you.
Oh, yeah. It was, I remember vividly after we got fired from TSA, which is still a shock to us, we decided to jump into the microbrewery bandwagon.
Okay, I hate to ask, what was your brewery called?
.09. And brewmaster Sonny here came up with some amazing brews.
Oh, I bet he did, and I bet you're gonna share some names, aren't you?
Sure do, Christy, thanks. Right out of the gate, our signature brews were the Bull Hugger IPA, the Technicolor Yawn, and the Quick Flush Pale Ale, along with the Porcelain White.
But that's when we added IPA River. Of course, our popular Horse Piss Pilsner. And our most popular Mexican lager,
Oh,
Christy.
yeah, what's that called?
Brewed from the crystal clear waters of downtown Tijuana.
Yeah? And the name is?
Dysentery.
It was a light beer. We also branched out and offered our Once You Go Dark Stout, our Black Bush Porter, and of course, Christy, I think you're going to enjoy this one,
Oh, I bet not, but go ahead.
our own Ron Jeremy Pilsner. Oh, it was a tall boy, Christy.
Like I said earlier, I am not getting paid enough for this.
So anyway, Christy, you've known us for a long time, and
Yeah.
those are just some of our past near misses.
Uh-huh.
But rather than dwell on our mistakes, tonight we're focused on the new year.
Jumping into the exciting world of social media.
That's right, Christy. When we're done here, simply pull up our Facebook and have a seat.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're excited tonight to announce our own brand new social media platform. Well, now, unfortunately, the name Twatter was already taken. So we had to shift gears.
Yeah, Christy, you've heard of the site X?
Huh?
Well, our site is proudly called Triple X.
Now, it gives like-minded individuals a platform, but without consequence. Instead of Instagram, we now have Instagram. We feel it's a lot more interactive.
I think you will too, Christy.
I'm not gonna be involved.
Anyway, we have another platform we feel you might like, Christy.
What's that?
Well, instead of the site TikTok, for the ladies we have Dick Pic. Check out our profile pictures.
No thanks, guys.
They take up 2 pages, Christy. So next time any of you are online, just go to Nick and Sonny's Snapchat.com. Send us a screenshot of your credit card and you're on your way.
Yeah. And we even have our own search engine, Gargle.
So anyway, not only are we here to say goodbye to 2024,
Bye.
to proclaim 2025 as the Year of Love. And why are we the ones to lead you going forward, Christy? One reason, because we're